What if the person you love most made you feel small in front of the people you care about? Sometimes, the deepest wounds come from careless words, but healing can begin with the courage to say, "I'm sorry," where it matters most. Have you ever been hurt by someone's words in public? The sound of the washing machine hums in the background as Rachel stands in front of her bedroom mirror, tugging at the sides of her blue sundress. She smooths the fabric over her stomach, frowning. The dress feels tighter than last summer. She sighs, glancing away from the mirror, and brushes a strand of hair behind her ear. Downstairs, the back door creaks open. Tina's cheerful voice calls out, "Rachel, I brought my famous cucumber salad." Rachel forces a smile and heads down, the dress pinching at her waist. "Hey, Tina, you're early," she says, trying to sound upbeat. Tina grins, setting the bowl on the counter. "I wanted to help set up, and I know you always stress about these things." Rachel shrugs, fiddling with a stack of paper plates. "I just want everything to be nice. I feel like I never get it right." Tina nudges her gently. "You always do. And you look great in that dress, by the way." Rachel laughs, "But it's thin. It barely fits. I almost didn't wear it." Tina shakes her head. "It's your favorite, right? That's all that matters." Rachel glances out the window as Eric steps into the yard, carrying a tray of burgers. He waves, calling, "Hey, ladies, smells good in here." "Rachel, did you see my grill tongs?" She moves to the drawer, searching. "They're right here, Eric." She hands them over, avoiding his eyes. He leans in, pecking her cheek. "Thanks, hun. Don't stress, okay? Everyone's just here to have fun." Rachel nods, but her stomach twists. She watches Eric head outside, laughing with their daughter, Maya, who's chasing bubbles across the grass. Tina starts slicing tomatoes. "You doing okay, Rach?" Rachel hesitates, then whispers, I feel big. I know it's silly, but I hate how I look in pictures now." Tina stops, looking her in the eye. "You're not silly, but you're not alone either. Everyone has stuff they're insecure about. You're beautiful, Rachel. Don't let your head tell you otherwise." Rachel blinks back tears, busying herself with the salad. The kitchen fills with the smell of fresh herbs and charcoal from the grill. She hears Eric laughing outside and Maya's voice calling, "Mom, come play." Rachel wipes her hands, stepping onto the porch. The sun is warm, and the yard is full of color. She smiles at Maya, who runs up and hugs her waist. "You look pretty, Mommy." Rachel hugs her back, her heart aching a little. "Thanks, sweetie." The doorbell rings. Rachel's mother-in-law, Linda, steps in with a tray of brownies. "Rachel, you look lovely. That dress is such a nice color on you." Rachel forces another smile. "Thank you, Linda." Eric's brother, Kyle, arrives with his wife and their kids. The backyard fills with voices and laughter. Rachel moves through the crowd, offering drinks and snacks, but she can't shake the feeling that everyone is looking at her, judging. Eric calls for everyone to gather for a group photo. Rachel hesitates, smoothing her dress again. Tina squeezes her hand. "Come on, Rach. You belong in the picture." Rachel stands beside Eric, Maya in front of her. The camera clicks. Eric grins, wrapping an arm around her. "Smile, beautiful." Rachel smiles, but inside, she feels small. The sun is bright, but she feels exposed. As the barbecue gets going, Rachel keeps busy, refilling bowls, checking on the grill, laughing at stories. But every time she catches her reflection in the patio door, her confidence slips. She watches Eric joke with Kyle, both of them loud and easy. Tina chats with Linda, and Maya runs barefoot through the grass. Rachel stands on the edge of the group, her hands folded tight. wishing she could disappear. The day is warm, the food is good, but Rachel's heart is heavy. She wonders if anyone else notices how hard she's trying to hold herself together. As more guests arrive, Rachel's anxiety grows. She tugs at her dress, wishing she could go back inside and hide. But she forces a smile, determined to make it through the day. She glances at Tina, who gives her a reassuring nod. Rachel takes a deep breath, stepping back into the crowd, hoping no one can see how much she's struggling. The grill sizzles and laughter floats through the backyard. Rachel stands by the picnic table, pouring lemonade for the kids. Eric flips burgers, joking with Kyle and Linda. The sun is bright, and for a moment, Rachel almost forgets her worries. Eric calls out, "Hey, save some chips for your old man." Maya giggles, stuffing a handful in her mouth. Tina hands Rachel a plate, whispering, "You're doing great. Relax." Rachel smiles, but her heart is thumping. She sits down beside Maya, smoothing her dress over her knees. Linda calls everyone over for food. Eric stands at the head of the table, holding up a burger. "All right, who's hungry? I made these extra big, just the way Rachel likes them." He grins, nudging her side. A few people chuckle. Kyle adds, "Careful, Eric. You'll have to roll her back inside after dessert." The laughter grows. Rachel's face flushes hot. She tries to laugh it off, but her voice cracks. "Very funny." Eric keeps going, not noticing her pain. "Hey, at least I know she'll never let food go to waste." The laughter stings. Rachel feels the world slow down. She looks at Tina, who quickly jumps in. "Speaking of food, Rachel's pasta salad is amazing. You all have to try it." Rachel forces a smile, but her hands are shaking. She stands, mumbling, "Excuse me, I need to check on something inside." She walks quickly to the house, head down. The noise of the party fades. Behind her, in the bathroom, she locks the door and leans against the sink. Her breath shaky. Tears spill down her cheeks. She looks at herself in the mirror, seeing the red in her face, the sadness in her eyes. A memory flashes. Rachel as a little girl, standing on the playground. Kids laugh, calling her names. She runs to her mom, who kneels down and hugs her tight. "You are beautiful, Rachel. Don't let anyone make you feel small." Rachel wipes her eyes, wishing she could believe it. She sits on the edge of the tub, hugging her knees. The sound of laughter drifts in from the yard, sharp and distant. She wonders if anyone even noticed she left. Tina knocks softly. "Rach, you okay in there?" Rachel tries to steady her voice. "I just need a minute." Tina's voice is gentle. "Take your time. I'm here if you need me." Rachel nods, even though Tina can't see her. She stares at the tile floor, feeling like a little girl again. Hurt, embarrassed, and alone. She thinks about going back outside. Her chest tightens. She doesn't want to face the crowd, but she knows she can't hide forever. She splashes cold water on her face, taking a shaky breath. She smooths her hair and forces a small smile. "You can do this," she whispers. She opens the door, stepping into the hallway. The sounds of the party are softer now, but the sting of Eric's words lingers. "Have you ever been the target of a joke that went too far? How did you handle it? Share your story below." Rachel walks back outside, her head high, but her heart heavy. The laughter has faded, replaced by awkward chatter. She sits quietly at the edge of the group, trying to disappear. No one mentions the joke, but Rachel feels the coldness in the air, and the ache inside her doesn't go away. The house is quiet the morning after the barbecue. Rachel stands in the kitchen, staring at the leftover cake on the counter. She cuts a small slice, places it on her plate, but just pushes it around with her fork. The laughter from yesterday still echoes in her mind. sharp and cold. Eric walks in, grabbing a mug from the cupboard. "Morning," he says, trying to sound normal. He glances at Rachel, noticing the untouched cake. "You're not eating? That's not like you." Rachel shrugs, not meeting his eyes. "I'm not hungry." Eric pours his coffee, fidgeting. "You okay? You've been quiet since yesterday." Rachel forces a smile. "Just tired, I guess." He sits at the table, scrolling on his phone. "If you want to talk, I'm here. But I really didn't mean anything by the joke, Rach." She nods. But inside, her heart aches. She wishes he could see how much it hurt. Later, Rachel sits on the couch, lost in thought. Maya tiptoes in, holding a piece of paper covered in bright crayon hearts. "Mom, I made you something." She climbs onto Rachel's lap, handing her the card. Rachel reads the shaky letters. "You are the best mom. I love you." Tears sting her eyes. She hugs Maya tight. "Thank you, sweetie. I love you too." Maya looks up, worried. "Are you sad, Mom? Did someone make you cry?" Rachel shakes her head, trying to smile. "No, honey. I'm just having a hard day." Maya hugs her again, whispering, "You're beautiful, Mom." Rachel closes her eyes, letting the words sink in. For a moment, she feels a little lighter. The phone rings. Rachel wipes her eyes and answers. Linda's voice is cheerful. "Hi, Rachel. Just wanted to thank you for yesterday. You really outdid yourself." Rachel murmurs, "Thanks, Linda." Linda continues, "I was thinking, maybe you and I could start walking together in the mornings. It's good for the heart and the waistline, you know." Rachel's stomach twists. "I'll think about it." Linda laughs, not noticing the tension. "Just a thought. Anyway, take care of yourself. We want you around for a long time." Rachel hangs up, feeling smaller than ever. She looks at the uneaten cake, her appetite gone. Eric comes in, noticing her pale face. "You sure you're okay?" Rachel stands, her voice flat. "I'm fine. I just need some air." She steps outside, letting the cool breeze wash over her. She hugs Maya's card to her chest, but her mind is heavy with doubt. She wonders if she's good enough, if she'll ever feel like herself again. The uneaten cake sits on the table, a silent witness to her pain. Rachel's joy is gone, replaced by shame and questions she can't answer. The TV hums in the background as Rachel folds laundry in the hallway. Eric's voice drifts from the living room, louder than he thinks. "Yeah, Kyle, she's still on that health kick. I told her if she keeps eating my burgers, she'll have to buy a whole new wardrobe." He laughs, the sound sharp. Rachel freezes, a shirt clutched in her hands. Her heart pounds. She listens as Eric chuckles. "Nah, she's fine. Just sensitive. You know how she gets." Something in Rachel snaps. She walks into the living room, her voice shaking. "Eric, what are you saying about me?" Eric looks up, startled, phone pressed to his ear. Hang on, Kyle." He covers the phone, trying to smile. "It's just a joke, Rach. Lighten up." Rachel's eyes fill with tears. "It's not funny, Eric. You embarrassed me in front of everyone yesterday. And now you're making fun of me to your brother? Do you even hear yourself?" Eric fidgets with his ring, glancing away. "Rach, it's not a big deal. We always joke around in this family." Rachel's voice grows stronger, her hands trembling. "It is a big deal. You don't know how much it hurts. I've been struggling for years, and you make it worse every time you laugh at me." Eric sighs, his tone defensive. "You're overreacting. I didn't mean anything by it." Rachel shakes her head, anger and pain mixing in her voice. "You never mean anything by it, but it still hurts. I feel small every time you say something about my weight. I feel like I'm not enough, and you don't even care." Eric stands, lowering his voice. Rachel, come on, let's not do this now. She steps back, tears streaming down her face. No, Eric, I'm done pretending it doesn't matter. I need you to stop. I need you to see what you're doing to me. A small voice interrupts from the hallway. Mom? Dad? Maya stands there, clutching her stuffed animal, eyes wide. Are you fighting? Rachel wipes her face, kneeling down. No, honey, we're just talking. Maya looks at Eric, then at Rachel. Are you mad at Dad? Rachel hugs her tight. I'm just sad, sweetie. Sometimes grown-ups say things that hurt. Eric kneels beside them, guilt in his eyes. I'm sorry, Maya. I didn't mean to make Mom sad. Maya hugs them both, whispering, I don't like it when you fight. Rachel holds Maya close, her anger softening, but her pain still raw. She glances at Eric, who finally looks ashamed. If you were Rachel, would you confront Eric or stay silent? Why? Let us know in the comments. The room grows quiet, the weight of Rachel's words hanging in the air. Eric begins to understand the seriousness of what he's done, but Rachel feels more alone than ever. Rachel sits at the kitchen table, hands wrapped around a mug, staring at the fading sunlight outside. The house is quiet, but her mind is loud with doubt and pain. She scrolls through her phone, hesitates, then finally calls Tina. Tina's voice is warm. Hey, Rach, you okay? Rachel's voice cracks. Number, I'm not. I can't stop thinking about what Eric said. I feel, I don't know, small, like I'll never be enough. Tina listens, then speaks gently. You don't deserve that, Rachel. No one does. You're more than someone's punchline. You need to take care of yourself first. Rachel sighs, tears stinging her eyes. I don't know how. I feel like I lost myself somewhere along the way. Tina's tone grows stronger. You set boundaries. You say, this is not okay. You remind yourself that you deserve respect and kindness, no matter what anyone says. Rachel is silent, letting Tina's words sink in. Tina continues, her voice softer. You know, I haven't told you this, but I used to hate my body. My uncle would make jokes at family dinners. I'd skip meals, hide in baggy clothes, cry myself to sleep. But one day, I realized I was letting their words decide my worth. I started therapy, joined a support group, and slowly, I learned to love myself again. You can get there too, Rach. I promise. Rachel wipes her eyes, a flicker of hope in her chest. How did you start? Tina smiles. I found people who understood, who didn't judge. There's a women's group at the community center. I'll go with you if you want. Rachel nods, her voice steadier. I think I need that. I can't do this alone. Tina squeezes her hand. You're not alone. I'm here, and you're stronger than you think. That night, Rachel lies in bed, staring at the ceiling. A memory drifts in. Her wedding day. She sees herself in the mirror, hair curled, blue sundress flowing, eyes bright with happiness. Eric's face glows with pride as he lifts her veil. She remembers feeling beautiful, loved, and enough. She wonders where that girl went. The next evening, Rachel and Tina walk into the community center together. The room is filled with women of all ages, shapes, and backgrounds. Rachel's nerves flutter, but Tina gives her an encouraging nod. The group leader, a woman named Carla, welcomes everyone. We're here to share, to listen, and to remind each other that we matter. One by one, women share their stories about cruel comments, family pressure, the pain of not feeling good enough. Rachel listens, her heart aching, but also opening. She realizes she's not alone. When it's her turn, Rachel's voice shakes. My husband made a joke about my weight in front of everyone. I felt so ashamed. But hearing all of you, I know I'm not the only one. Carla smiles. You're not, and you're brave for being here. After the meeting, a few women invite Rachel for coffee. They laugh, swap stories, and offer support. Rachel feels lighter, the heaviness in her chest easing for the first time in weeks. Back home, Rachel pins Maya's handmade card on the fridge. She looks at her reflection in the window and sees a woman who's hurting, but also healing. She still isn't sure about her marriage. The pain from Eric's words lingers. But now there's something else, a spark of self-worth, a reminder that she deserves more. Rachel crawls into bed, pulling the covers up to her chin. She closes her eyes, thinking of Tina's strength, the women at the group, and the girl she used to be. She whispers to herself, "I'm still here. I can find her again." As the night settles in, Rachel knows the journey isn't over. But for the first time, she believes she can take the next step. One day, one boundary, one act of kindness at a time. The TV flickers in the background as Eric sits on the couch, staring at his phone. He dials Kyle, his brother's voice coming through, loud and familiar. "Hey man, what's up?" Eric sighs, rubbing his forehead. "I messed up, Kyle. Rachel's really upset. I made a joke about her weight. Again. She finally called me out. I think I really hurt her this time." There's a pause. Kyle's voice softens. "Yeah, I've done that with Jen before. I thought I was being funny, but it just made things worse. Jen didn't talk to me for days. I had to really apologize. It's not worth it, Eric. Words stick." Eric leans back, guilt heavy in his chest. "I didn't think it was that bad. I thought she knew I was kidding." Kyle sighs. "You gotta fix this, bro. Don't let it sit." After the call, Eric heads to the kitchen. Linda is there, wiping down the counter. She looks up, sensing something's wrong. "You look troubled, Eric." He shrugs, voice low. "Rachel's mad. I made a joke about her weight. I didn't mean to hurt her, Mom." Linda sets the dish towel down, her eyes gentle. "Eric, sometimes we don't realize how deep our words can cut. I remember when your father teased me about my hair. It stayed with me for years. You need to show Rachel you care. Not just say it, show it." Eric nods, feeling the weight of his mother's words. He walks upstairs, lost in thought. In the bedroom, he sees Rachel's blue sundress folded neatly on the bed. He picks it up, running his fingers over the fabric. The dress looks smaller now, a silent reminder of the woman he loves and what he's risked losing. On the dresser, he spots Maya's card. "You are the best mom. I love you." Eric sits on the bed, reading the words over and over. Guilt and sadness twist inside him. He thinks of Maya's face when she saw them fighting, of Rachel's tears. He whispers to himself, "I have to make this right." Eric stands, determination building. He grabs his phone and starts texting. He invites Kyle, Linda, Tina, and the rest of the family to dinner. He even asks Tina to help him plan the menu. He wants everyone there. He wants to say the words out loud, in front of the people who matter most. As he sets the table that night, Eric glances at the blue sundress, still folded on the bed. He knows an apology won't erase the pain, but maybe it can be a start. He takes a deep breath, hoping it's not too late to heal what he's broken. The dining room is filled with the sound of plates and quiet chatter. Rachel sits at the end of the table, her blue sundress folded neatly in her lap, not yet ready to wear it again. Tina sits beside her, offering a gentle smile. Maya bounces in her chair, excited for dessert. Kyle and Linda talk softly at the other end. Eric stands, clearing his throat. The room grows quiet. He glances at Rachel, then at everyone else. His hands shake a little as he grips the back of his chair. "Can I have everyone's attention?" Eric's voice is steady, but his eyes are wet. I need to say something to Rachel and to all of you. He takes a deep breath. I made some really hurtful jokes about Rachel's weight at the barbecue and other times too. I thought I was being funny, but I was wrong. I embarrassed her. I hurt her. I let my words get in the way of showing her how much I love and respect her. Rachel looks down, her fingers tightening on the fabric in her lap. Tina reaches over, squeezing her hand. Eric continues, voice trembling. Rachel, you mean the world to me. You're the heart of this family. I'm sorry for every time I made you feel small or not good enough. You are more than enough. You're beautiful, strong, and you deserve to be treated with kindness and respect, especially from me. He wipes his eyes, looking at Maya. I want Maya to see her dad treat her mom with love. I want to be better for both of you. I promise, no more jokes, no more careless words. I'm going to do better. I want to earn your forgiveness, Rachel, and your trust. The room is silent. Rachel's eyes fill with tears. She stands, her voice shaky but clear. Thank you, Eric. That means more than you know. I've been hurting, and I needed to hear this. I want to forgive you. I want us to move forward, together. Tina stands, wrapping Rachel in a hug. You're so brave, Rach. I'm proud of you. Maya rushes over, hugging both her parents. I love you, Mom. I love you, Dad. Can we be happy again? Linda wipes her eyes, her voice soft. Eric, I'm glad you said that. Rachel, your family. We all need to be kinder to each other. Kyle nods. Yeah, man. I've made mistakes too. Thanks for saying what needed to be said. Eric hugs Rachel, Maya, and Tina. The family gathers around, arms linked, sharing a quiet moment of forgiveness and hope. Eric looks at Rachel, his voice full of promise. I love you. I'll show you every day. Rachel smiles through her tears, feeling a weight lift from her shoulders. For the first time in a long time, hope blooms in her heart. Have you ever received a public apology? Did it help you heal, or did it feel too late? Share your experience below. As laughter and gentle conversation return to the table, Rachel feels something new, a sense that healing is possible and that her voice truly matters. The sun is bright as Rachel ties her sneakers, laughter echoing down the hallway. Maya races ahead, waving a picnic basket in the air. Come on, Mom. Dad's already outside. Eric stands by the door, 2 water bottles in hand, grinning. Ready for our Saturday walk? Rachel smiles, slipping on her blue sundress, her favorite, now fitting just right. She glances in the mirror, smoothing the fabric. For the first time in a long time, she likes what she sees. They step out together, the grass cool beneath their feet. The family strolls through the neighborhood, talking and laughing. Maya points out every butterfly and wildflower. Eric holds Rachel's hand, squeezing it gently. I love this, he says, his voice soft. Us, together. Rachel nods, her heart light. Me too. Back home, the kitchen fills with the smells of fresh herbs and sizzling veggies. Rachel chops tomatoes, while Eric stirs a pot of soup. Maya stands on a stool, sprinkling cheese onto a salad. Tina arrives with a loaf of homemade bread, hugging Rachel tight. You look happy, Tina says, her eyes warm. Rachel laughs, brushing flour from her cheek. I am. Thank you for always believing in me. They eat together at the table, sharing stories and jokes. Eric compliments Rachel's cooking. This is amazing. We should do this every week. Maya grins. Can we make banana pancakes tomorrow? Rachel nods. Absolutely. It's a new tradition. The days pass, each one a little brighter. The family goes for walks in the park, tries new recipes, and plays board games on rainy nights. Rachel joins Tina at the community center, helping lead a support group for women. She listens, encourages, and shares her story, her voice steady and strong. One sunny afternoon, the family heads to the park for a picnic. Rachel wears her blue sundress, the fabric soft and comfortable. She spreads a blanket under a big oak tree, unpacking sandwiches and fruit. Maya runs through the grass, chasing butterflies. Tina and Linda join them, bringing lemonade and laughter. Eric sits beside Rachel, wrapping an arm around her shoulders. "You look beautiful," he whispers. "I'm proud of you." Rachel smiles, feeling the truth in his words. She looks around, at her family, her friends, the sun shining through the leaves, and feels whole. Maya calls out, "Group photo." Everyone gathers close, arms linked, faces bright with joy. The camera clicks, capturing the moment, Rachel in her blue sundress, surrounded by love. As the sun sets, Rachel sits quietly, watching Maya and Eric play catch. She thinks about the journey, the pain, the shame, the healing. She knows she's not perfect, but she's proud of how far she's come. Her voice comes in soft, thoughtful. "There was a time when I let other people's words decide my worth, but I found my voice. I learned to forgive, to set boundaries, and to love myself again." If you're struggling, speak up for yourself. Forgive when you're ready. And remember, real love isn't about perfection. It's about respect, kindness, and the courage to start again. The camera lingers on Rachel's blue sundress, the fabric glowing in the golden light, a symbol of her strength, her healing, and the new traditions she's built with the people who matter most. The story ends with laughter, hugs, and the promise of many more joyful days to come. If Rachel's story touched your heart, please give it a like and share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more real-life, emotional stories. And if you know someone who needs a reminder that they matter, share this video with them. Your support means so much to us.